Hi, thanks for tuning in to Running Mouths with Congenital Heart Disease, Episode 6, with your host, Josh. So, I just completed a marathon. Got 5 hours, 4 minutes. I had basically the same time throughout the whole race. My half was 2:28 and my second half was 2:35. So it was about like a 11 point something per mile, which was pretty fast compared to all the training I did. I have to credit that for a 2-day rest, and I just iced in my feet and I iced my knees the day before the race. It did rain on the race, which maybe if it didn't rain I would have had a better time, or if I didn't take so many pictures I might have had a better time, but not by much, maybe by 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Now if it didn't rain, maybe my time went up, but I definitely gave it all I had. My hip and my knees were hurting, and I couldn't go faster even if I was telling my body to go faster, because I really wanted to get underneath that 5-hour mark, but it didn't happen no matter how close I was. So and then also the no dairy, I gave it a month, and I think that helped me with running. So, but today my knees hurt and my hip is feeling better, but my knees still hurt. So definitely still resting. Took this day to rest, and I might just do weights tomorrow and maybe run the next day. So, but So now we're kind of focused on the ultra. So I read a lot about ultra training, and basically I got about 8 weeks to train for the ultra, and basically what I found out is you need to have like a 2-a-day. So maybe 1 week you run, or one day you run 26 miles, and then the day after that day you run like 15, and that should give your legs some pain, so you get used to the pain, I guess, what it kind of talks about. So yeah, I gotta do some 2-a-days. Might do it twice. See what it's like with the family. I got 3 kids, so I always have to do my training in the morning. Try to get it in. It's really tough with kids and family and running these things. If you're single, you don't got no kids, you're really lucky. You're gonna be able to do your training pretty convenient, and you'll get lots of sleep maybe. So I kind of lose a lot of sleep waking up earlier to do some training, but I try not to overdo it. So I think I'm still going to do just an hour in the morning, about 3 days a week, and then do your long runs. And if you have to start your long runs earlier in the morning to get the mileage that you need, that's just what you're going to have to do. And then definitely going to rest the day before the ultra. I got one more marathon that I'm going to run and see if I get a better time. I think that's in November. So got about 4 weeks before that one. So basically now I'm going to be training for the ultra, and I'll leave, in the I don't know what you call it, but I'll leave the workouts that I do there in the comment section, so you can see what I'm doing, and hopefully that can help you. Okay, so basically everybody, looking this stuff up, as you probably did too, ultra training, everybody has their own schedules and techniques of what to do, but basically what everyone really says is you got to do the 2-a-days, at least a couple of weeks. So and it gets your legs trained, so it can feel some hurt, which I can imagine. So so now I want to talk to you about what I ate. So basically, the leading up to the marathon, I just ate eggs, sausage, and spinach. Basically the whole day, and then some banana. Then I had a banana. The morning of, and I had sausage and eggs and spinach, and then I had a banana, and then I drank the Gatorade and water that they provided on the race, and then halfway into the marathon, I ate another banana, and then just kept drinking the water and Gatorade. So yeah, it was enough to get me through, and I wasn't that hungry. I wasn't that hungry, so I think I liked what I did. If anything, I would eat some peanuts. I didn't eat any peanuts, or maybe I'd put some peanut butter on my banana, or maybe eat 2 bananas. So, but you know what? You can always get another try. So maybe we can get under the 4 hour. That would be cool. So, but during my training, I want to talk to you about eating. So basically, I think for like a month during my training, I ate avocado, spinach, kale, and carrots, red onions, so many vegetables. Like it was insane. It was like 12, and eating all that, for a month, I never felt any faster. I never felt any different really with energy wise. So, and it took so much time to make all that. Cutting up all the veg all the time. Mushrooms. I put mushrooms in it. It was just a lot of work, I guess, to do all that. I don't have much time. So basically what I eat now is really fast. So I'm using spinach as my vegetable. And it seems to have a lot of nutrition in it. So, just doing spinach, and then maybe I'll do some kale. But don't really like the taste of kale. So basically just spinach, and then on an odd occasion, we'll have broccoli with my meals. But other than that, it's just like protein and, no dairy. Not going to do the dairy because I see the benefits of running without it, at least for me. So, done with that. Let's see. So, training for an ultra. I got 8 weeks until the ultra. It's 100K, which is 62 miles, and I plan on building 5 miles to each long run, but then every other week I'm gonna take it down. So I'm gonna have some easy weeks where I just run like 15 or maybe 20 miles, and then the next week following that week, I'm gonna do 26. And the next one do 30, then 35, then 40, right? But I want to get a target, which would be maybe 45 or 50 miles, in the training. Run that once, at least. And then at some point, I want to do the double. Would like to do the double twice, but I don't know if I have enough time to do it twice with the variations of doing less that I want to do, or I might have to skip a less week and keep gaining miles, and hopefully I won't sustain an injury. So right now I'm at 26. I just ran 26 right for my long run. And I got 8 weeks left. So hopefully I can do it. Hopefully this can help you if you're training. So, and some advice that I'm giving you. I did want to say, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago about the iPhone 12. It wasn't going to work for me because I basically got it to take pictures. And I'd have to take it out of the armband to take pictures. You know, so it was just, it didn't work for me. So I had to sell it. But fortunately, I was able to sell it for the price that I bought it. So that was good. I just bought a camera, belt camera. It looked like it, I think it weighed 2 ounces. So it's very light. It's just like the iPod Nano 8th generation. Very light. And I'm able to just put it on my belt and it can record and it can take pictures. And it was really easy to use on my marathon. I took a lot of pictures. Maybe I should have focused more on running instead of taking pictures. But maybe I would have got underneath the 5 hour. But it worked great. It was $20. I got it from AliExpress. It's from China. Anything on Amazon that I looked for like a small camera, I couldn't see anything. I mean, you can get the GoPros, but I don't see a belt clip for the GoPros. And when I weighed it, it's like a ½ ounce. So it's pretty heavy. So this is really light. It does 1080p. So it's a good photo. You know, 4K would be better, I guess. But I think there's another one out there that you could buy that's about the same weight from China. That would get you the pictures that you need. And so you could just take it off your belt real quick and snap the pictures while you're running. I found I didn't know really how to use it, so I had to stop a couple of times trying to figure this thing out. But once I got it, then I was able to just turn it on and take the picture and then put it back on my belt loop and keep running. And while I did all that, I was running, so that was good because definitely got to take some pictures because you don't forget, right? At least I would, so. But I wanted to let you guys know that, yeah, I think that was a better solution. Yeah, so, alright, well, thanks for tuning in, and I hope this can help you guys. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment and be happy to answer them. I think we're going to have an episode on feet and shoes. But, you know, everybody's feet are different. So it's kind of hard for me to recommend a shoe when everybody's foot is different. So, but I have a high arch, so I'll just talk about feet with high arches. And if you don't have a high arch, you might want to just skip that episode. All right. I'll catch you next time.